Nobody asked for it and nobody wanted it. So here it is, Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Hey guys, it's Finn, and the creator of the Five Nights at Freddy's game series has released a couple of teaser images for the new Five Nights at Freddy's game. So far we have seen the images of all the 4 main animatronics, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica and Foxy, and god, they look hideous. Remember how jolly they used to look back in the day in the earlier Five Nights at Freddy's games? And what happened there? Although this time they actually look like killer robots, so I guess there's that. So we have pictures of all the main animatronics, and maybe Scott Cawthon will release more, and there might be more animatronics in the game, who knows. But all these images imply that the game will be released 31st of October 2015, so it's Halloween then. I guess that's fitting. This developmental period is surprisingly long though. Back in the day it seemed like there was a new Five Nights at Freddy's game released every week. I'm not complaining though. It should take like 6 months before we get a new Five Nights at Freddy's game, in my opinion. Because longer developmental time usually means more content in a single game. And Five Nights at Freddy's games have been lacking content individually, as they are basically just 5 nights plus a couple of bonus nights, and I guess the games have like I guess the Easter eggs and the mysterious lore kind of fills the lack of content in the games, but still it's refreshing to see Cawthon take his time with this one. Also, the pictures don't come alone, as when you brighten them up, you will see the word nightmare on them in one font or another. So the nightmare theme seems to be the theme Cawthon is going with this time. I don't know if this means that the gameplay will literally be in a nightmare, in the guy's nightmare. I mean, you go to sleep and meet these creatures for 5 consecutive nights in your dreams until you turn mad or kill yourself or something. Or it might just be in a figurative meaning. The animatronics are making this guy's life a nightmare figuratively. Then again, every Five Nights at Freddy's game is a figurative nightmare, so I don't see how this would set Five Nights at Freddy's 4 apart from the others. That's why I think a literal nightmare is the theme of this game, at least to some degree or by some portion of the game. So what about my expectations of Five Nights at Freddy's 4? Well, I found it difficult to get excited about Five Nights at Freddy's 3 back in the day, since the previous games were released like a couple of months apart from each other. With this one, I am actually interested to see what Cawthon is able to do with some more time, although I would have been perfectly satisfied with the Five Nights at Freddy's series ending with the 3rd game, because the story seemed to get into a closure with the 3rd game while still leaving some things unanswered, just like I wanted. Like we get a satisfying closure to the game, to the story, but we don't know everything. There's still room for fans to theorize about the game. So it seemed like a fine trilogy. So when Cawthon announced Five Nights at Freddy's 4, well, at least I think the game will be Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I mean, Cawthon has so far only referred to it as the final chapter, and I think he released some image that when you brighten it up, it revealed the number 4 in a corner. Plus there's animatronics, so it kinda makes sense that the game would be called Five Nights at Freddy's 4. So when he announced Five Nights at Freddy's 4, I just thought, sure. Why not? Show me what you got. I think there's still room for one game. Like I said, I would have been happy with the series ending with the 3rd game, but considering the small amount of content each individual game has and the fact that Cawthon is taking a longer time to make the 4th game, I think there's still room for one Five Nights at Freddy's game. As to how the gameplay will turn out to be, well, it's too early to say. However, I do believe we'll continue with the Sit and Survive gameplay the other Five Nights at Freddy's have, with new content added in a different way, although I do find it difficult to imagine how Cawthon would be able to make this new game refreshing while still remaining loyal to the series. However, he has turned out to be quite a creative guy, so I'll give him the benefit of a doubt and believe that he'll come up with new ways to make this game unique from the others. That's about it. I thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later.